Good morning from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are headed in today because we haven't been to Universal in a minute. We're just gonna go, have a look around, enjoy the park, maybe get on a few rides. It's harder because I can't film on any rides at Universal except for E.T. So maybe we'll ride E.T. today. There is also a gingerbread cookie in DreamWorks land at the DreamWorks Cafe that is shaped like the gingerbread man from Shrek. So that's a fun, exciting thing that we're gonna do today. And then, who knows? The world is our palm tree. It's up to us. We can go do whatever we'd like to. Let's see what kind of fun we can get into at Universal today. We've made it into CityWalk and I've just been informed today is National Cookie Day. So, not only are we gonna get the gingerbread cookie, but I think we might try to see if there's any other cookies around Universal Studios that we can try. I know that they have good chocolate chip cookies at Starbucks. I know they have good ones at Studio Sweets, so we're definitely getting those two, but we'll be on the search for more. Ooh, it's starting to take shape over here, the expansion of the Universal Studios store in CityWalk. They have finished their refurbishment of this video sign here in CityWalk. It looks really nice. It's very high definition. Another not a cloud in the sky day here at Universal Studios. I feel like it's a little bit colder today than it was yesterday though. But it is warming up quick, 57 degrees already. It was 44 when I woke up this morning. But we're headed into Universal Studios. Let's find us some cookies. Like a full-out production crew coming through. He's got like a full backpack rig and everything. Only 25 minutes for Minion Mayhem. Not long at all. All right, as soon as we walk in, Studio Sweets is right here. So I know they have some really good cookies in here, so let's head inside. You guys wanna see what my favorite cookie is in here? Ooh, chocolate chip supreme cookie. That's what I'm all about. They even have gluten-free cookies here for $2.50. There it is, my chocolate chip supreme cookie from Studio Sweets. It's got chocolate chips, it's got M&Ms. I think it has white chocolate chips in it too. Ooh, look at how thick it is too. Look at the size of that. This was $6. Pretty decently sized cookie. Santa, you ready to try a cookie? Let's see. This was the last one in the case. It feels like maybe it might have been made earlier today. Like, it's still good because it's chocolate and M&Ms and everything. But it's a little bit almost dried out. It's not as buttery as I'd like for it to be. But that's okay. Still a good day when you're trying cookies. Next up is the Universal Studios store, not for a cookie, but because we are doing the Nutcracker. Oh, it's very loud in here. Not for a cookie, but to have a look at their Nutcrackers. Man, look at this guy. He's like, whoa, look at that cookie. And each Nutcracker, so like we've said, this is where you can pick up the map. You don't pick them up here. In this situation, it is at the counter when you buy the map. And each different location has a little phrase that goes along with the theme of the Nutcracker. So this one is, the magic of movies lasts all through the year, but holiday magic brings special cheer. And if we come back around the other side to have a look, you can see they all have film stock as part of their uniform, and they're in black and white, as if they were in an old movie. All right, we've got our map and we got our ornament. This was $14 for the map and the ornament. And the ornament is the completer prize, but you get it right off the bat, even before you do anything. So you don't have to complete the Nutcracker search. And so you've got all of the different Nutcrackers labeled around with numbers, and then their location corresponding to the numbers here. And then it says, the Nutcrackers have come to town and Earl has hidden a puzzle among them. Use the map to locate each one and find their festive holiday couplet. Use the first letter in each rhyme to solve Earl's puzzle. So the first letter here is M for number 9. So down there we're gonna write an M next to the 9. All right, we're continuing our way into Universal Studios. We're gonna head over to the 5 and 10, or the 5 and dime, and then over to the summer tribute store, which is still open here in winter. Shaggy and the gang are out in their cold weather attire because it is a little bit chilly right now. This is great. We're listening to Santa Baby, a 62 convertible to light silverish blue. This is Marilyn's Cadillac. That's where she sits, up there. You enjoying the cold weather?
Oh, I love it. And don't you love this coat?
I do.
Oh, it's so fabulous and very warm.
That's nice. Have a great day. Oh, yeah. All right, the 5 and dime. We gotta go in and find the Nutcrackers over here. We've got a Frankie one and a Creature from the Black Lagoon Gilman one. Right here. Look at this. Frankie, your head is very big. I like how he has bolts in his boots too. Oh, some sort of science experiment gone wrong down here. Oh, frog! He's got little like gills on his boots too. This is help his boots breathe. Okay, it says, although these monsters may seem scary, they still celebrate and try to be merry. So we've got an A for this one. We'll add it. Also, they reminded us we still have to get our annual pass holder magnets, so we got it today. There he is. And it's perfect for National Cookie Day because there's Gingy, the gingerbread cookie. Next stop, Williams of Hollywood, which is the location of the Summer Tribute Store, because they have some nutcrackers in here. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It's kind of fun coming in here not in the summer because there's not anybody in here and it feels almost abandoned. So we've got fire and ice here. They look like the dragons from Dragon Challenge. It's cool, they even have little dragon details on their outfits. I like that their eyes are glowing. Oh. And then if we look, these dragons are born from fire and ice. But which one's naughty and which one's nice? Ooh, both of them are nice. This guy's naughty. Oh no, I feel bad for Marilyn. She has one person coming in line with her. But the Simpsons over here, lying around the block. Earl, how's it going? You doing great? Yeah, I'm doing your search for the Nutcrackers. Do you got any like tips to help me try to find them? Just look for the nuts. Okay, that's good. There will be nuts around the Nutcrackers. That's a good idea, right? Is it okay if we take some photos with your map too? All right, let's do it. Over here at Central Park Crepes, they do have a seasonal crepe. The last time we were here, it was for Thanksgiving. Now we're into the holiday season. Chocolate peppermint crepe, crushed candy canes, and whipped topping for $10.99. Ooh, sounds good. All right, we've made it over to DreamWorks land, and we're gonna head over to Imagination Cafe in hopes of getting a Gingy gingerbread cookie. So they also have the ice pops, which were originally only available over at Swamp Snacks. They're available here. You can get some fruit cups, some flatbread pizzas, Poe's Kung Fu Bao. This is the Ogoroni pizza. And then this is the main event. This is what we're here for. The Gingy gingerbread cookie for $6.99. There he is, there's Gingy. I like how fun that is. There are his gumdrop buttons. And where they had to sew his legs back on. What do you call that? Like the stitching? Where they had to stitch his legs back on? All right, Gingy. I'm gonna try your gumdrop buttons first. See how they are. Oh no, not my gumdrop buttons. Not like a really big fan of gumdrops, but these are fun because they're little tiny ones. Oh, they're not gumdrops. That's just pure sugar. Wow. I'm gonna eat your legs first because that's the way that it goes. Oh no, he's so sad. Oh, good. It's like pretty gingery. Like a pretty high spice level, almost to the point where it can be clearing out your sinuses. But it's also very moist and not dried out at all. It's almost on the lines of a gingerbread snap, but without the snap part. Like, you know how gingerbread snaps are more like gingerbread as opposed to a gingerbread cookie that's more like, you know, cookie-ish. This one definitely has got some spice to it, and it's good. I would get this again. This, I think, is my favorite type of gingerbread. I wouldn't say that it is my favorite gingerbread because the ones at Disney just like have a feeling to them when you go into the Grand Floridian and there's like all this stuff happening and there's a gingerbread house and you get the gingerbread shingle and you bite into it, it's got chocolate and everything. It invokes a different feeling, whereas this one, it's fun. This is Doc Brown heading into work. You never know. He's just going off to the what's it called? The Institute of Future Technologies? We actually filmed a TikTok, so we do have 2 gingerbread men, but this one's the one that we just recently got. We got this one earlier, and this one tastes like gingerbread. This one tastes like gravy, like holiday gravy. This one came from the Imagination Cafe from DreamWorks, and then this one came from Swamp Snacks over the Shrek like food area. So I don't know. I would wait for the Imagination Cafe one. They seem a little bit better. Also, he's very surprised. Doc Brown's up there, making sure that everything's okay with the train time machine, and this is an actual movie prop from Back to the Future. Doing great. How are you? What?
How was the cookie?
It was fantastic.
Yeah?
Well, I had 2 of them. One tasted like gingerbread. The other one tasted kind of like gravy, which I thought was weird. Yeah, like turkey gravy.
Like, are we talking like green gravy or brown gravy?
Brown gravy, like from Thanksgiving. Yeah. It was strange.
All right, well, I'll have to give that a whirl.
Yeah, give it a try.
See you in the future.
See you tomorrow. So this is actually a movie prop. This is actually from Back to the Future 3. But the time machine here, the DeLorean time machine, some people say that this is an actual movie screen used DeLorean, but other people say that it's not. So there is some controversy about this one. It says, seen in the 1985 Academy Award winning film Back to the Future, but I think that it has, you know, probably not fully. Maybe this is like the ship of Theseus, where like it's been repaired so many times that it's not an original time machine. Theme park pigeons take a bath over here. We are making our way back to the Men in Black store because that is where our next Nutcracker location is. Men in Black gear shop. Those are the things from the World's Fair that Jen saw as she was making her way into New York City. Pretty amazing that like this is a replica of them and Jen saw the real ones in New York. We'll put a link to that video in the description down below. We're heading into the shop. Here's a Men in Black Nutcracker. He's got the blaster from the ride, and there's his alien friend right next to him. Got like little tentacles everywhere. Oh, and little like tentacle feet. Over the moon and beyond the skies are holiday wonders to dazzle your eyes. So we're looking for number 2 right there is an O. Now we made it over to the London waterfront, and our next stop on our cookie journey is inside of Diagon Alley. We're going in one of the side entrances here. The main entrance is kind of right there, Leicester Square, but we're heading in right here. Inside Diagon Alley, we're heading into Sugar Plum Sweet Shop, Sweets and Treats. Look at how happy that little Newt ginger cookie is. A ginger Newt cookie. And also a pumpkin pasty right next to it. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff in here. You know, you've got the pumpkin pasty, you got the ginger Newt cookie, got a chocolate skeleton, and no melt ice cream. Sweet dung bombs. There's my happy little ginger Newt cookie. We'll see how it compares to Gingy, who we just ate. Oh, it's like eyeball tracking my Newt cookie. I waited a really long time for this dragon to go off. I'm gonna move forward some. Let's see if we can find it a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Is that not the dragon? Is that this thing going off? Wasn't even the dragon. I feel like I've waited too long for this dragon to go off. I'm gonna call it. I don't think it's going off today. So I'm gonna try the Newt, the ginger Newt cookie. So $6. Definitely a thinner cookie than Gingy was. Still really good. I like the icing on it. It's not as spiced as Gingy was either. That's good. I don't think it's worth $6. That is a good cookie. I don't think the dragon's going off today. So we're continuing our way this way to do some more Nutcrackers. Why is it kind of hazy out here? That's weird, right? All right, after getting a little bit into the smoke, I can smell that it is some low-lying grill smoke from Richter's over here. So it smells like hamburgers. All right, up next, San Francisco Candy Factory for another Nutcracker. Today is just a gingerbread day, isn't it? Here's a gingerbread lady and a gingerbread dog. And then here is the Nutcracker man. He's made of candy. It says, any candy is possible in this delicious shop. Candy canes, peppermints, and even gumdrops. Where are the gumdrops? I don't see any. He doesn't have any. Oh, these are like jawbreakers for arms. Oh, so much fun. Not only is there a Nutcracker in here, but there are also cookies. These are the same cookies we saw over at Studio Sweets, but there's a Max cookie. You know what I might get? I might get this peanut butter cup cookie. Ooh, peanut butter chocolate cookie. Ooh, I'm gonna get that one. That sounds delicious. This is the peanut butter chocolate cookie, and I've gotten this before, so I know that this is good. Let's get into it. Super sugary. Wow. That's a lot of sugar, but very delicious. A light peanut butter taste, some chocolate chips in there. Can't go wrong. All right, we're headed up to the holiday tribute store to get probably another cookie. Definitely see another Nutcracker. But before we head there, like I said on the way in, Starbucks does have a delicious chocolate chip cookie. They do still have some of the Christmas ornaments from Wicked. So you got Shiz University, Munchkinland, and the Emerald City. This is actually the cheapest cookie we've gotten so far. It was $2.79, regular chocolate chip cookie from Starbucks. And honestly, this is the best one that we've had all day. I know, surprising, because it's very plain and just a normal cookie. But sometimes that's what you want. You just want like a normal chocolate chip cookie. Here's to it. Actually, before we go down to the tribute store, Sahara Traders also has Nutcrackers in it. There it is, the curse. It's real. I like this. This is fun. Some mummy Nutcrackers. And then this guy's got a scarab beetle on him. He looks very happy though. He's just happy to be here. Imported from a land far away, these treasures and gifts can fill the whole sleigh. You too could get some bendy figs. Also, shout out to them for like leaving the stuff from Horror Nights back here. All right, I think the last cookie that we're gonna be getting for the day is inside the tribute store. Gotta check and see how my favorite wall is doing. Still Wally. There he is, the Rat King. Everyone knows this classic story of a toy and a dance done in wondrous glory. Ooh, we're getting so close to knowing what it says on there. All right, there it is. That's what we're gonna get, is the Max cookie. And they're actually buy one get one free today. On the way out, Earl the Squirrel has his signing booth here, but they're out of business cards because people kept stealing them. And it says, didn't expect them to fly off the table. Maybe next time we'll weld them on. Because people just took Earl the Squirrel's business cards. I thought it was gonna be a Grinch cookie, but it wasn't. It was a Max cookie, which is even better in my opinion. We love Max. Let's try this Max cookie. Just a plain old sugar cookie. The icing on top is super thick. $6 for 2 of them. Crunchy. Every time I have one of these, the fondant on top, the almond flavor of the fondant, for whatever reason, hits my tongue as a citrus lemony flavor, so it kind of confuses my mouth. But if you're a fan of sugar cookies, I think you will like this. I'm not too big of a fan of sugar cookies. I really like chocolate chip cookies better, but it's not a bad cookie. It's just not my thing. All right, we got 2 more stops in CityWalk on our Nutcracker search. So we're headed out of Universal Studios, and there are some over at Islands of Adventure too, but I don't think we have time to see them today, so we'll have to make a trip back out to head over to Islands to get the Nutcrackers from there. On our way out, passing by the Universal Studios store, and I was just noticing that their windows, they've got the Grinch, they've got Macy's, the holiday parade featuring Macy's, and they also have Trolls. I didn't even think to look back in DreamWorks land for any sort of Trolls Christmas. Look at that, it's perfect. What's this troll's name? They're dressed up like a Christmas tree. Also, does he have mistletoe? Is that what this is supposed to be? Oh, scandalous. Small little tidbit about the bathrooms here before we head out of the park. I think they just changed the smell in there. So now it smells like fresh cut cedar and it smells glorious. I know that's a silly thing to note, but that's a good smelling bathroom. Also, before we leave, I wanted to stop by It's a Wrap, see if they have any deals on anything interesting. This fun Minion shirt from Buff Monster. I don't know what's going on, but this Minion's super upset. He's got ice cream on his head. Oh, they have some Harry Potter crew neck, like adult crew fleece. Which one's the adult crew fleece? Not really sure which one's on sale, but maybe this one. But it's on sale for $29.95. But also, select character plushes are on sale for $15. That's not bad. You can get like a little badger on sale, little snake. Oh, is this supposed to be the houses here? Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw? Nothing for Gryffindor, sorry guys. And say you forgot to get something when you were in the park and you started to make your way out. Like say you forgot your Earl the Squirrel mini backpack. You don't have to go all the way back to the store that you saw it at. Check here. You never know. It might be here. All right, after we made it out of the park, we're headed over to Twosome's Chocolate Emporium for another Nutcracker. But before we head back to Twosome, I want to head back behind Hard Rock Cafe because there's a couple of things I wanted to show you guys down this path. First thing that I wanted to point out was this room 315, a tribute to CBGB's. It's called 315 because CBGB's was at 315 Bower Street. So it's kind of like a neat little thing right there. And there it is. A piece of the Berlin Wall, actually a really big piece of the Berlin Wall right there. It says, on November 9th, 1989, the wall was symbolically brought down. Only a few parts of the wall remain. The Hard Rock Cafe is proud to display this piece of history that symbolizes the wall of oppression. There it is. It's really cool that they have a little piece of history right here back behind the Hard Rock Cafe. Also, this little piece of, it almost looks like a headstone was not here for a long time. Here's another little fun fact about the Hard Rock Cafe is the stairs out in front are a giant Fender Stratocaster guitar. You can kind of see it here. I don't really understand what's going on with this guitar and the wall like crumbling. The original building that was back behind Universal Studios had a Cadillac coming out of the middle of it. Like a pink Cadillac had driven out of it, but I don't know why it's crumbling here. Does anybody know the significance of that? Right next to Hard Rock, Twosome Chocolate Emporium. Let's see where these Nutcrackers are. I'm looking for the Nutcrackers. Where are they? There he is, like a cool steampunk Nutcracker. That's fun. Gather around, it's time to eat a wondrous array of sweet treats. So a G is going in what number are we going to here? Where was it? Twosome number 11. Ooh, a G. I bet she's gonna spell magic. Swinging across the waterway towards Margaritaville. I'm still waiting on the Hemisphere Dancer to come back, which was Jimmy Buffett's personal plane featured in the song Jamaica Mistaka. All right, headed back into the Universal Studios store for another Nutcracker. Here they are inside of the Universal Studios store. I like to call them hipsters. And then it says, trees are decorated and ready to go. All we need is a layer of snow. So it's a T at number 9, right? No, at number 5. Ooh, a T, okay. All right, I think I figured it out after filling it out here. I think, here's my guess at it. More than magic, it's Earl. What do you think? Do you think I got it right? Just to double check myself, I'm not gonna do all of Islands of Adventure with the Nutcrackers. I'm gonna run in and get the first 2 within the park, right at Port of Entry and over in Marvel Superhero Island, just to see if I've gotten it right. Because that'll be number 8 and 6, and that should give us the full than, the word than. So, if the word than is there, then I'm pretty confident it would be more than magic, it's Earl. So, let's go check it out. Ooh, breaking news. Over here in Margaritaville, they got live music in Dan. First stop, Islands of Adventure Trading Company. Oh, this one's really big. It says, navigate your way to see a world of holiday fantasy. He's like a pirate Nutcracker, and like an aviator explorer. What's this guy? He's just like a general world explorer. Well, that's exciting. These are fun. And it is the N at the end of than. So, I think we're on the right path here. All right, as we get in, we're gonna be making a left towards Marvel Superhero Island. I want to show you a little Easter egg right here. Right here on the roof of this little hut right here, you have a tail fin that says IOA 1999. Islands of Adventure 1999 when it opened. Here's an interesting thing. Stuff doesn't really have names in here. It just says arcade, shop, store. So is this a comic book store? Or there's another one down there that's like legitimately a comic book store. I'm gonna try that one first. Here's a fun fact about Marvel Superhero Island is all of the artists wanted to sign their work, but they wouldn't let them. So they had to work their signature into the drawing. So if you look carefully, you can make out the word Adam right there. So the artist was named Adam. There's a Doombot in here. This isn't the gingerbread, but it's a Doombot. Where's the gingerbread? Well, this is pretty awesome. They look like it's like comic book art. And if you look very carefully at their hat, there's like stick figure superhero action happening. It's very cool. It looks like it's 2-dimensional. Heroes come from far and near to celebrate with holiday cheer. So this is number 6. Let's see, did I get it right? Number 6 is an H. Yep, pretty sure we got it all right. Now that we have confirmed that we have it right, I think we're gonna head out. We got just enough time to get that much done on the Nutcrackers. We still had a few more to see, and we'll come back on a different day just to kind of highlight those last few. But we figured it out. We completed the puzzle. We did it, everybody. I'm proud of you guys. Here's another little Easter egg for you, is if you're at Islands of Adventure and you want to mail something, they do have a mailbox here where you can insert the mail up there, and then Universal Studios Islands of Adventure personnel pick it up and take it to mail. Like, they mail it out. It'll be mailed. It won't say Universal Studios on it, but it will say mailed from Orlando. Of course, you still do need to provide postage, like the cost of sending a letter. Got to put a stamp on it, but they will take it to the post office for you. Well, I just found a sign out here outside of Margaritaville that says the Hemisphere Dancer will be back in 2025. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Universal Studios Florida, and a little quick trip over to Islands of Adventure to celebrate National Cookie Day with lots and lots of cookies, and to do Earl's Nutcracker Hunt. We had a really good time. We figured out the Nutcrackers. We didn't get to see all of them, but like I said, we will be back to see them on a different day. The cookies were all delicious, and it's just so funny that my favorite one of the day was the chocolate chip one from over at Starbucks. So let me know if I missed any that you're like, ooh, you really missed out on a good cookie at Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure, because I will definitely be back and I can try it again. I am not against eating more cookies. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. Thank you guys for following along, and with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.